Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's the keeper's ball. Pele in acres of space out wide. Keeper has taken decisive action. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pele. Maldini, looking for the run. Now it's Pele. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Foot in. Decent progress down the left. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Pirlo. Nedved knocks it into space.
Such good technique.
That has been knocked clear. Goes down, but nothing given.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Maldini. Pirlo. Rijkaard. But it's Thuram. Nice looking ball. Mendes cuts it out. Ruben Neves.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Rijkaard. To Thuram. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he cuts out the supply. The Netherlands have got it back and they'll have another go. Now he's got space here. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Messi. Now it's Platini.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's a very shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hakimi with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the counter is on. Hakimi. Kimmich. And this is Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's been won straight back. Bellingham. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Ruben Neves. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Van de Ven. And it's Mendes. Lovely pass, but can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ruben Neves goes short. And this is he's having a shot! And it's a goal! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
There will be one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's there to clear it. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Messi. Kimmich. Great, there's the shot! No mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. And it's Ronaldinho. Defending was strong and firm. Hakimi gets rid without sophistication. Out to the left it goes. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Kimmich. And the shot! It's that's another chance! Pele. And it's Pirlo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Van de Ven spots it and intercepts. And he's managed to get rid.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ruben Neves looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And that was very necessary. Platini.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he's in on goal. Tries a shot. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Ruben Neves with the short one. Shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options from real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are pulling clear here. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Bellingham. Oh, not quite. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, they could be caught out here. Bullish header! Against the crossbar. Danger averted for now. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And it's Ruben Neves. Bellingham is onto this. Chance to deliver. Neuer claims it. Safe hands. Ronaldinho. Pele. Pirlo. Ruben Neves. Quality ball. Now it's Messi. Now it's Platini. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Oh, well measured. Not the most accurate pass. Brilliantly cut out. Vicario getting this one clear. It's a really well measured ball. And it's Michel Platini. Probing pass. Now it's Kimmich. Big chance! Maldini. Pele. That's Rijkaard. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Nedved receives it in a wide position. Nedved making good progress on the right-hand side. And that's... Oh, he's been caught napping! An instinctive delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Neves. Ball's gone out of play. Turan.
Number 10.
Opts for safety.
Coming on the field.
He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, super ball.
Takes a shot! And he hits the net! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! It is a good finish, the odds were against... And that will be it. The Netherlands have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Please be made aware.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition.
It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Rijkaard reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, he's the mainstay.
Bullish header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The Netherlands with the corner, they're first. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, strongly challenged there. The ball goes in. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. This is their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. That is lovely. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And that is a little undercooked. Thuram. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Nedved. Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Another pass just keeps it to... And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Pressing high and with purpose. So we're still where we started right now. Pirlo. And it's Maldini. Ball played for Rijkaard. Opts for safety. But it's Thuram. Rijkaard. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Pirlo. Played out to the right. And here's the chance to counter. Big chance! Goal! Milan! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a key interception. The Netherlands are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And he whips it in, punched away. Now it's Messi. Pele, and there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. He scores! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
The Netherlands grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, that's well spotted. He has a look up. Pirlo. And they're quick to get it back. Maldini. Baresi. Thuram. Now Pirlo. It's a really well-measured ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Iniesta receives it in a wide position. He's had it taken off him. Oh, good-looking ball. Pele. And it's Ronaldinho. It's a searching pass. Ronaldinho.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's cut it out. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Pirlo. Platini. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that should get the job done. And he was quick to react. Batistuta. Looking to play him in.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
The Netherlands get the second half started.
The Netherlands clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
The Netherlands do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And it's Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's Bale! Corner number 3 coming up. Pirlo with the short one. Pirlo pulls it back. Bale! Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. Milan are looking to go forward now. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Ronaldinho, delivers with whip. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's a promising position. Nice sequence of passes, this. Van Nistelrooy has found the net here, of course. Now, can they get him away? Big chance! Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan get themselves into the lead. Just about up to the hour now. The Netherlands still have the cards to affect this game. Pirlo. Looking tidy in possession here.
The Netherlands really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Nedved. And it's Rijkaard. The Netherlands looking to pass their way through. Ronaldinho. And this great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game. Pirlo plays it short. Now it's Pirlo. Neymar. Good chance here! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now they can spring out of defence. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He has found the way through.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And it's Nedved.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Short changes him with that pass. Totti. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's picked it up out wide. Hit into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Otto. Good take, and is he in? Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pelé. Now it's Bale. Bale touches it back. Passing nice and neat. Rijkaard played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Rijkaard. Neymar looking for options. He rises! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
1 minute to add, according to the board. That's that, the end. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
The Netherlands just didn't have enough time, Peter, to correct their many problems in this match. Now for some training ground graft.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never...
He gets big! Oh, the ball's... Oh, it's fallen kindly here! And they've got rid. Cross to the back post. Nedved gets it away. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ah, he's given it away. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Serginho's cross. And he's there to clear it. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And back to the goalkeeper. Thuram. Parla. Pirlo. And it's Nedved. Nicely worked. Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nedved gets over and intercepts. Opts for safety. Back to the keeper it goes. Oh, what's he done? He is... It's full on! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Now it's Cruyff. Good ball, good take. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space. The Netherlands, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That ball looks a good one. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Baresi. And it's Maldini. Now Ronaldinho. Maldini. And it's Thuram. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Forlan. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Davids cannot be beaten that easily. Now it's Forlan. Great vision. Played into space out wide. And he skips past his man. He's picked his way through. Cross needs to be good.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Thuram. And Parla. Pele. Now it's Nedved. And it's Parla. Pirlo. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nice sequence of passes this. Platini! White. Nedved. And it's Parla. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Ronaldinho. Thuram. Baresi. That's Thuram. Well, they've got it again. And this is Messi. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Here we go again then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And it's Pirlo. Parla. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's heaved it away. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now he's off and running. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And a chance! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Oh, that's delightful. Nedved. Quick look, then plays it in. And that has been cleared. Now, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. Platini. Now it's Messi. In with the challenge. The Netherlands still this single goal behind. And the shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Just about up to the hour now. Pirlo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cruyff. And that's a throw-in. And he's gone searching cross-field. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Forlan. Platini.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Ronaldinho. Pirlo. The Netherlands looking to pass their way through. Thuram calmly anticipates. Nedved. And it's Cruyff. Oh, nicely intercepted. Baresi. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's in space and looking for options. He has found the way through. Now there's... Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So, third corner of the game.
Diego Forlan. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Pushkash.
Cruyff plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Pirlo. Ronaldinho. Pele. Rijkaard takes control of it and he's on the move. Cruyff. He's found the way through. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking to play him in towards the back stick. And he's taking no chances there. Can he get it through? Aimed in towards the centre. Thuram getting this one clear. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Serginho. Knocks it into space. Fired deep. He's got Tool. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Baresi. It's Pirlo. Pele. Ronaldinho. Puskás. Looking for a runner.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Thuram. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Pele looking to penetrate opposition lines. Back into the middle, and that's a danger. Goes for a shot! Pass somewhat off target. It's Pirlo! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Please be reminded that drinking is only.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against Netherlands.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Van Nistelrooy! Oh, split-second reaction.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, important interception. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Big chance, must be. Real chance. Marvellous goal.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. And that is a little undercooked. It's a searching pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aimed beyond the defence. And that was very necessary. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Pelé. Spread it left. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely spread. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That's a super give and go. And he skips past his man. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now there's a fine ball. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Baresi cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Baresi. Pass somewhat off target. That's good running with the ball. Messi! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! About as smooth as it gets! And they've got their lead back.
The goal scorer for Netherlands. After
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
The Netherlands get themselves into the lead. And it's Parla. Oh, good-looking ball. Van Nistelrooy tries to pass it through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Messi. Beckenbauer with the slide tackle there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Ball is over the line. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Thuram. Baresi. Maldini. Half an hour played now. Nedved. Bastoni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Great vision. Neymar. And that is expertly dealt with. Parla. Nedved. To Thuram. Baresi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Ronaldinho. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nedved. And here's Platini. The Netherlands looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's a sharp pass. Shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Forwards and with intent. That is good alertness. Well timed, excellent interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's taking no chances there. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Vieira. Bale in acres of space out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
The Netherlands are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. That gets things going for the second half. Pirlo. Platini. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Decent chance! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Is number 11, Lionel Messi.
The Netherlands go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Pirlo. Pele. Tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Nedved. And it's Pirlo. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Lewandowski.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Maldini.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Can he get it through? Look at the space. And a chance! Oh, the ball's... That's another chance! Couldn't squeeze it through. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ray Parlour is offering a right smile there.
Pele. And it's Parlour. Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. They've played it short. Oh, it's played into the area. Pickford deals with that nice and simple. And now they can spring out of defence. Bale receives it in a wide position. Thuram. Now Pirlo. Chance here to counter. Pele. Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and
it's Lewandowski!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Number 20,
Platini. And it's Parlour. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pele. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nedved gets into a good position.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Beckenbauer tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Platini. Now it's Pele. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckenbauer. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Pele. Ronaldinho. And here's Messi. Now it's Platini. Spread out to the left. And he shoots! Van Nistelrooy receives it in a good position here. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Messi. He can run onto that. Van Dijk.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Neuer claims it without any fuss. Pirlo. And Parlour. Pele, who's set up one goal so far. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. Pele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Has been indicated.
Great ball. Big chance! It's in! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
The Netherlands are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Maldini. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Messi doing what he does best, just
Please
running
take
the
this
show.
opportunity to pay a visit to our official
How would you
store
summarise
where
what we've seen today then, Jim?
match are
I think
now
we just saw
available.
a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's Dropper! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
He's a sharp little ball here. And Messi! And that's caused a worry or two. Now it's Torres. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. And he's whipped. Oh, smashing in for the pieces! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Played towards the front line. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Can he finish? Caught offside that time. He's in a great position here. Looking for the run. Del Piero. Del Piero! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more...
He's going for goal! Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's been caught napping. Terrific header. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that.
Takes a shot.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Platini. Now it's Messi.
The Netherlands really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. Parla. Ronaldinho. And they've switched it over to the other side. In with the challenge. Great, and the shot! It's hit the upright. And it's Pirlo. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now the ball in. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Del Piero, and he's managed to get free. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pirlo. Messi. It's a searching pass, and he plays one through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Madrid deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more...
Drogba! Baresi gets rid without sophistication. And that's another good win of the ball. Thinks about the shot. Cleared without hesitation. And he's had a hit. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Adams deals with that comfortably.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. Can he get it through? Baresi. Maldini. And it's Pirlo. Platini. He can run onto that. Oh, it's net! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Pele. The Netherlands have it back and can go again. Goes long and straight. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And that's the second half started. Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. Torres! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Madrid take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Pete...
It's Nedved! Matías Cunha is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, played right into his path. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Baresi. Pelé. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And this is Messi. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Pirlo. And here's Messi. And it's Nedved. Oh, terrible pass. Now that looks a decent ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Platini. Pirlo. Nice looking ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's gone looking for safety. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Aimed beyond the defence. Torres! And he's quick to get it clear again. Fernando Torres. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Into the last quarter of an hour. Platini. And it's Michel Platini. Messi. And Messi! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 2 then. Pirlo with the short one. Thuram. And it's Parla. A temporary retreat here. Tries to play it through. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Messi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's having a hit! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they get themselves in front! Oh, did he not thump that? Did he not thump that?
Well, that was struck with a level up from venom. Power and control aren't easy to pair up, and that was
Ronaldinho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Del Piero.
The Netherlands really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
This might spell danger. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. Four added minutes on the board. Ronaldinho. Pele. And here's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's there to belt it away. Looking for a runner. That's that, the end. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
The Netherlands just didn't have enough time, Peter, to correct their many problems in this match. Now for some training.